What's up, guys? Perfection here. Today we're going to kind of cover all the updates that I've missed here recently. I haven't done a video in a while, and I apologize to you guys for that. I've got a little side project I've been working on that'll be worth it in the long run, I promise. But and I'll reveal what that is probably in the next week. But anyway, the first thing we're going to cover, this video will be about 10 minutes tops, but the first thing we're going to cover is the new battle-tested ports that came out. They were originally in a $100 pack, now they're in a $50 pack, and you get one battle-tested and one home port. Now what this means is basically you can port to another battle-tested state permanently. You can stay there as long as you want, there's no warrant, and then if you ever decide that you want to go back to your home state, you just use the home teleport and it'll teleport you back to your home state. These will get to the point where they will be two in a $50 pack. It'll be two battle-tested ports and two home teleports in a $50 pack, but that's about as cheap as they'll get, I believe, at least for a while. And so what it means to be battle-tested is, I think a little over 200 states were classified as battle-tested, and you'll see it in orange text here by the state. And as long as, see, if it says protected, that means you can't port to that state. But if it says battle-tested, that means you can port to that state. That means that, you know, the big spenders that have tons of these ports that are pretty much going to have an unlimited supply, you know, if a good example will be the Global Alliance, where they have like, it would be Black Holes Alliance, the head of, what do you call it? I guess the head of state for the global control point. What do they call that? Where is the global? Or the capital? Supreme Commander. So he's the current black hole, and you'll see he's G3. And what that means is state 3. Here, let's just do this. It'll save some time. This is his home state, and you'll see G3 here. That alliance is 5 trillion power. I mean, they're not super huge, but they have enough members to fill rallies. That's the whole point of the global control point. His team does that. Well, you'll notice that, and you may have already seen it in some of your kill events, where you'll be playing against a state, and they'll have like G and then whatever the state number is for their alliance tag. So, like, I believe there's one in G42. So state 42 has one. So what that means is let's say you're in state. I don't know what other. I want to say I saw one in state 300, which was. Let's go check that out real quick. I think that was the newest state that I've seen one in. Yeah, G300. So that's also part of his global control point crew. And you'll see it says global. Should be probably alliance tag will be global 300, I believe. Yeah, global savages, whatever. Anyway, they're all part of the same crew, and what they do is they pretty much everyone but Black Hole. Black Hole is trying to hold the global control point the longest. All these other states you see, they pretty much run blocker rallies for him. So they run in rallies to kick anyone out of the global control point that's not their person they want to be Supreme Commander. That's how that works. Anyway, but where I was going with this is let's say you're in state 300 and you're a pretty good sized target, you log off in the wrong gear, and they start to zero you. Well, they can call in all their buddies from the other states, and all those rally teams can port in on you at the same time. And I'm talking, in Game of War, I think the fastest zero I saw was a 180 bill power player, and they went from 180 bill to, I think, 46 bill, because that was their research power, that was their zero power. 46 bill in like 10 minutes. I think there was, I don't know, 18 or 19 rally teams on them, and that was within 1 minute. And then within 5 minutes there was probably 30 or 40 rally teams on this person. It looked like a global control point going on just on this one person. And it turns into a big brawl after that. So it stirs up a whole lot more fights. Global control points are going to bring a lot of action to the game, if you will. Debuffs are still a big factor that kind of limit that, though, because it's not like you can just go find you a 100 build target and zero. I mean, you can burn a 100 build target, but their troop counts have got to be weak if you're gonna do that. So that's it for that. Now, there's been 2 new gear sets. The first one I have equipped, actually. Well, I don't have it equipped, but I can equip it. I put it in my Soul Assassin preset, but it is this Bullet Storm gear set. This is the new control point gear set. You'll see, because it's overall attack, pretty high on that. I believe my stats with no boosts. Let's go look at what my stats were with no boosts. And I am almost max research. I am 9 of 10 on everything but this part. That's it. Like, so on the everything's max except for the commander tree or the combat tree, and it's 9 of 10 on the bottom part of it. Anyway, but it's sitting at roughly just shy of 12,000 attack, and that's with no death row, no commander boost, and my commander's only 68, and so there's some more attack that I'm missing from that, and that's also with no, you know, just popping a boost, and that's with no insignias. So insignias alone add 1,000 because the 2 new insignias they just released. Matter of fact, I may have one of those active. I do have one of those active, actually. So, Commander Troop Attack 2, 500,000. Oh, I'm sorry, 500% troop attack. And then there's also, what was it called? This one, Obliteration. 500% troop attack as well. So essentially you can have both of these equipped. Where'd that thing go? There it is. And you can bump your, and I can't activate that for 10 minutes. But anyway, so that's 1,000. Your death row is like 800% troop attack. That's here. Boost is 500%, so that's 1,000 plus 800, 500. That's, we're up to 1,300 or 2,300% troop attack so far. And then commander attack, it doesn't show you that, but with all the research done and with the new commander skill, this one here, it can probably get up to, we'll say 3,000, or we'll say that I'm missing 2,500%. Sorry, my wallet was driving me crazy. We'll say that we were missing 25% or 2,500% attack, so it gets up about 1,350, 1,400% attack. Maybe a little over 1,500 if you're fully maxed out. So that's pretty good, and not to mention, I'm not maxed out over here. I believe I can... No, I can't get any more. I'm level 19. So, at 19, I don't think I have 150 commanders eliminated, but if I did, I'd have 500% more attack there. So, that's also part of it. Other than that, that's pretty much those insignias that just came out in the first gear set. Okay, so we got new insignias giving us 1,000% attack. We've got these cool ports, these battle tested ports that let us port anywhere. We've got a new core, a new CP set. We've also got a new core set, and I'll just show you that one through the blog. I do have it, but I haven't crafted it and modded it yet. So let's just take a quick look at that. And it's pretty big. It's over 10,000% attack. It's a tactical core set, so this is gonna stack up on tactical. So basically, here's what's happened: we got an infantry set, a tactical set, and then a armored vehicle set, right? Original, and then we got a control point set somewhere in there. Then we got another control point set, infantry attack. Infantry core, and now we just got a tactical core. I'll give you a clue what's next. Armored vehicle, obviously. So, it's just pretty big. So we can increase this up. pretty significant, and I'm excited to see what the damage is. Right now on infantry attack, on the infantry core, I think I've seen 20k or just shy of 21k max attack on it. I believe that was on a control point, because you get that extra 1,000 against control point. But if it's a rally against a player at Commander 70, I believe you cap out at 20, just shy of 20k or right at 20k. So I'm excited to see how high this gets. It may get up 24, 25k. We'll look. We got a kill event coming, so we've got quite a bit of new stuff going on here. We got the new cores for tactical. We've got battle tested ports. We've got new control point cores. We've got insignias that give us a bunch more attack, and we got a kill event coming up. So am I going to be playing my main for this? Maybe, I don't know. Probably focus more on playing my trap. Let my trap sit on autopilot like last time. We'll see what happens. Anyway, more states, of course. Two things. I'm not going to say exactly the state number, and I'm not going to say the alliance name, but there's a trap room that I'm in, and we have started a new trap alliance, and we all made jumpers, and we put them all in the same state. Cool, fun thing we're doing. We're going to see how it goes. It's a brand new state to an extent. I'll say it's within the past 10 states that have been released. So it's somewhere in there. We've got, because I'm trying not to give away who we are yet. Payne from AOW Alliance has started up a new, and he announced this on his YouTube channel, but he started up a, more or less, we'll call it a hit squad, and basically it's called Amps, and more or less it's basically an alliance that's going to port spenders primarily. I mean, you got to be a spender because you got to have those battle tested ports, but more or less, port to all these different states, just causing havoc. They'll probably stay in each state for anywhere from a few days to a few weeks, and depending upon the action, making friends, making enemies, just having fun. But there will be a lot of attacks going on that comes into play with these battle tested ports we were talking about. Let's see, is there anything else I'm missing? Probably, I'll remember it later. I'm gonna give a shout out to Craig. Not gonna specify 100% why, but he knows why, and this video, some of this new stuff that's come out is possible because of him. So give a shout out to Craig. Other than that, yeah, like, subscribe, got some other stuff coming. I'll let you guys later. Peace.